Hey, Pastor, is your worship service a bit clunky, disjointed, and unengaging? Well, if you want to improve your worship service and improve how people engage in your worship service, then give me 5 minutes and I'm going to show you a really simple strategy that you can implement in less than 30 minutes a week that could dramatically improve your worship service. My name is Henry Tolbert, and for the past several years, I've helped over 100 pastors grow their church without burning themselves out or using complicated marketing. Through our coaching program, we've been able to show pastors and church leaders how to use church systems to do ministry in a way that is simple but also very, very effective. If you want to know more about that, you can visit getchurchsystems.com. So right now, give me a minute and I'm going to show you something very, very simple that you can do that could take your worship service to the next level. One of the things that we're all facing, that many pastors and churches are facing right now, is that post pandemic, the way people engage is different. People have gotten accustomed to doing life on a screen. And so everybody's always on a screen. We're on our phone screens, our iPads, our TVs, all those different things. And as a result, sometimes the live in person event can feel a bit of a struggle. Even now, if you watch videos of people at concerts and people going places, especially when you see people, under 45, 50, they all are at the live event, but they have their devices out. And so it's a really unique thing, how people engage now. So I want to give you a simple way. As a pastor, I know what it feels like for me to be fired up and ready to go for what God's going to do during a worship service, but to have other leaders who are just completely on a different page. And so the big thing that you want to do, if you really want to improve your worship service, is that you want to get everybody on the same page. So here's what I want you to do, right? And I want you to get this. Don't just listen to me say this. I want you to actually try it. There are just three simple steps that I want you to take. Step number one is that on Sunday night, I want you to put together an agenda for the upcoming Sunday, right? I want you to write out on that agenda, and I want you to be as detailed as possible. I want you to write out what's not only what's happening in service, but who's doing it. Just putting together that agenda will help focus you and your team to make sure that you're not preaching step out on faith and the worship team is singing wait on the Lord, right? Just you want to make sure you're on the same page. So make sure that everybody knows what's going on, that you know what's happening, but also you know who's doing it. Here's another thing that you can do. So putting together that agenda should take you just a few minutes, literally just a few minutes to pull it together. Now, what you want to do is you want to host a 15-minute Zoom call early in the week. Maybe it's on Monday, maybe it's on Tuesday night. You want to say to your leaders, to your team, hey, look, just give me 15 minutes. We're going to do this quick call. And on that call, you just want to walk through the agenda. You want to just share your heart, share your vision, share your perspective on what's happening that week. Hey, right here during a sermon, here's a topic, here's a title, but here's the direction I'm going. I'm not just talking about faith. I'm talking about faith in the middle of a storm. And the reason I'm doing that, because we've got this happening in our church, whatever it is. And you explain exactly why you're going to be doing what you're doing so that they understand, right? Too often as leaders, we depend on obedience when understanding can unlock the creativity in the people around you. So take a moment to explain 15-minute Zoom call. And then the next thing you want to do, very, very simple. Last thing you want to do that week on Friday, send out a reminder text message. Hey, is everybody clear? Everybody get their items done. Everybody ready for what we're going to be doing on Sunday. Just a simple check-in. Really, it's just a way to stay in tune, stay in touch. And I'm telling you, if you do this, it should take you all of 30 minutes total. Like literally, you can put together the agenda in 5 minutes, because most times you have the same order of service every week. You just need to put in the details. After you do the agenda, do that quick Zoom call, and then send your leaders a text on Friday night, just making sure so those stragglers who haven't done their parts can go and do it. And then what's going to happen is when you show up on Sunday, there's going to be a different level of synergy, because everybody's going to know what's happening and what's going on. That's what synergy is. Synergy is synchronized energy. It is literally when all of us are excited in the same direction because we're moving towards the same goal and we have the same information. So give your team enough information to be excited about what's coming up. Listen, I just gave you a really, really simple strategy that you can use to improve your worship service. So don't just listen to me. go and actually do it. Listen, again, you want to know more about how you can do this and how you can go to the next level, you can visit us at getchurchsystems.com. Hope this was helpful. Until next time, keep the gears turning.